Well, new tonight, homeowners are sounding the alarm on an unlicensed contractor who they say has taken their money and ditched the job. 7 on your side's Maureen Glisovic joins us with what happened. Maureen?
Lauren Eason is no stranger to the court system. Lawsuits are pending against the owner of ER Home and Lawn Enterprises, LLC, including multiple default judgments entered against her. One even coming from a person who worked with her on a job. She claimed she would speak with us, even confirmed a date and time, but later said she had a, quote, small problem and would call back. She never did.
I've paid her $8,241.71.
And what you have behind you is what you paid.
That is it. That is all I've gotten.
U.S. Army Chief Stacy Gossett hired Lauren Eason, the owner of ER Home and Lawn Enterprises, for multiple home projects, including a new porch.
Basically, this is what you see is what you get right now. She's removed about, I think it was close to 60 old decking 2x6s, and she's reinstalled 25 new ones. One new 4x4 post here, another one here, and there's a few piers under there that you'll see that pier supports that she's put in there. Up to about here is where she removed those boards, and that's when the issues started as far as her and I and wanting another draw and for more money.
Gossett tells 7 on your side she asked for receipts for the purchase of materials.
I never got them to show where my money had went because she was wanting more money.
So you have no idea where most of your money went?
No, I do not.
She says she eventually started buying her own.
This is stuff that I've purchased.
So this has nothing to do with the materials she allegedly bought?
No. These 2x6s right here is what she needed to run piers, so I decided to start buying the materials myself and not giving any more money.
Ultimately, Gossett filed a lawsuit for the materials worth around $5,000.
Lauren was given an opportunity. My lawyer sent her a demand letter first and was given 10 days to get back with my lawyer to give the materials, money, whatever it was, accounting of what had happened, and she ignored that.
Jennifer Hamill hired Eason to paint multiple rooms. She says she paid about $7,000.
She cashed the check. I left for about 5 days, giving her free access to the house.
When she came back, she says Eason was still focused on one room.
Lauren became fixated is the only word I can use on that front bedroom. She spent the next 20 to 25 days in that room doing nothing but prep work. And when I talk about a fine hairline crack in the wall, her attempt at fixing it was just to take a bunch of, I don't know, as wide as my hand, some kind of putty or stuff and just like slap it all over these cracks.
Hamill says Eason always had an excuse.
The helper she brought with her didn't have breakfast, so they left and they didn't come back. Oh, there might be an emergency C-section. How can I argue with that? One time she showed up and within minutes, a friend of hers was contemplating suicide and she needed to leave. So these were things that I felt I cannot say no.
She tried to fire her twice.
Lauren claimed she'd bought all the materials, so she couldn't be fired. But I was like, you bought them with my money. You can give them to me. I'll pay you for your hours and we'll go away.
Hamill filed a lawsuit and called 7 on your side.
Because I want her to stop doing this to other people. I don't know if I'll ever see any of my money back, but I think about that man that she took over $50,000 from. She has to be stopped.
That man is U.S. Air Force Captain Isaac Parker, who hired Eason for a home remodel in September 2022, but was familiar with her work from previous projects.
What really started the fire between us was when I started asking for actual receipts.
Parker says she refused to provide receipts, and months went by with little to no progress.
My patience had completely run out, and I had asked her, where are we at? And she said, I'm not even close to getting done with the kitchen area.
Parker filed suit after he says he paid $55,000, but estimates she completed about $10,000 worth of work.
Fast forward to the court date, she never showed up. She apparently has a reputation in the court docket system to not show up. And luckily for me, I was issued a default judgment for $55,000 plus $10,000 and estimated lost revenue of the rental property due to the delays, and 10% each year until it's paid back in full.
Parker's lawyer then filed a writ of garnishment.
I suspect the moment she realized that I was actually going after her assets, that's when she contacted a lawyer finally and filed for bankruptcy.
According to Eason's bankruptcy filings, 22 creditors she owes are listed. 3 of them are the people in this story.
But when somebody like her is definitely using it as a crutch to just say, oh, I'm just going to wipe my debt clean, even though I've frauded and breached contracts with customers, there's no justice there.
Eason has now filed for bankruptcy 3 times, according to court records. She has also served prison time for multiple hot check convictions and theft of property, the Arkansas Department of Correction confirms. On your side, Maureen Glisovic.